Yeah, what up? It's your boy Rob coming back at you once again with another video. So before we get started, you already know what to do. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you drop your boy a comment. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do that by smashing the bell icon twice. And let's actually get into it. Now, I don't know what the hell is going on with these people in the Midwest, but I think they're gonna start having to do like some type of parental training before people are allowed to be parents, because we just did the story this morning about the woman from I believe it was Illinois, who ended up killing her 15-year-old who was disabled. Now, this Indiana boy who is 14 is charged with the molestation and murder of a 6-year-old girl. Unacceptable, unbelievable, fucking ridiculous. All right, so let's actually get into this article. All right. It says a 14-year-old Indiana teen boy has been charged with murdering a 6-year-old girl. In New Carlisle online crime reports, the teenage boy, whose name has not been released, made an appearance in an Indiana juvenile court on Monday in the wake of the alleged murder of Grace Ross. Now, this is interesting because it looks like this little girl could possibly be biracial or multicultural. Very sad. Indiana court charged the teen with murdering the girl, allegedly by strangling her to death and then dumping her body in the woods. Unbelievable. What kind of a animal would do that to a child? Jesus, man. The court also newly charged him with child molestation. The child molestation charge is new. Ross's family is visibly upset as the judge read the charge, WSBT online reported. The attorney of the teenager accused of murdering the girl asked Indiana court to keep many of the facts of the case under wraps to protect his client against judicial prejudice. What a piece of shit attorney. If that piece of shit 14-year-old had the fucking nuts to do that, then he needs to have the nuts to deal with what the fuck he did. Unbelievable. How dare them ask to protect the 14-year-old? Who protected the 6-year-old girl? The nerve. That attorney is a piece of shit. Probate court magistrate Graham Polando is currently considering that request. And if that judge grants that request, he's a weak piece of garbage. In the meantime, prosecutors of the Indiana teen accused of murdering the little girl have indeed refrained from releasing the petition for delinquency that would contain information about the case against the boy. They need to be charging him as an adult. They need to be charging him as an adult. 16 News Now reports that the teenager was confused by the court proceeding. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? You don't think that 6-year-old girl was confused while what was going on with her was going on? You're not in court to be made comfortable, you little bitch. You're in court because you did some vile, trifling, disgusting, animalistic shit to a child. The fuck? After being asked if the suspect understood the charges, the suspect told Judge Polando that he doesn't really understand much of what's going on. But you understood when you killed and touched the girl, though. You understood that shit. Oh, you understood that shit, though. Unreal. Unreal, man. Then this dude gonna say the child molestation part, the boy replied. Man, this dude needs to be charged as a adult. The Indiana teen's family was present in the courtroom to hear him be charged with murdering and molesting the little girl. Jesus, man. Prayers to that family, man. Reports that Grace Ross's grandfather, Timothy Howard Stewart, said his family does not harbor ill will against the accused teen's mother. I would harbor ill will against that entire family. I would harbor ill will against his mother for pushing him out of her. As well as I sat there and looked at the mom, I couldn't make eye contact with her. I could look at someone else that's a working day mom, just like everyone else, probably doing the best that she could. I couldn't see holding her responsible, said Howard. You better than me. The Indiana teen accused of molesting and murdering the little girl is slated for a May 13th hearing at which it will be determined whether he should be tried as an adult. Yeah, absolutely he should be tried as an adult. Why is that even a damn question, nigga? You did an adult crime. Seriously? You did 2 adult crimes. Shit, what am I talking about? 2 counts of adult crime. Yes, you should be tried as an adult. This is a case where it's not much of a, factually difficult case, said Deputy Prosecutor Christopher Frank. It is more of a procedurally difficult case in order to make sure you're straddling the juvenile and the adult court and all straddling over all of the issues that come into play. It's really more of a difficult procedural case than anything else. The little girl disappeared from Chapman Street in New Carlisle at about 6:30 p.m. on March 12th, People magazine reports. Her body was found at 8:25 p.m. in a wooded area nearby. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a little piece of crap. A 14-year-old charged with murder, child molestation, and death of 6-year-old Grace Ross. South Bend, Indiana, WNDU. A 14-year-old suspect appeared in court for the first time since the death of a 6-year-old, Grace Ross of New Carlisle. St. Joseph County prosecutors filed a petition of delinquency against the suspect, charging him with murder, felony murder, and child molestation on Monday. Because the suspect is a juvenile, 16 News Now will refrain from naming the suspect unless the suspect is waived to an adult court. So I'm asking the people who watch this video, if you hear anything about this case and they release the name and the picture, please hit your boy up on his social media so I can do a follow-up video, because the world needs to see who this piece of shit is. After being asked if the suspect understood the charges, the suspect told Polando that he doesn't really understand much of what's going on. The judge then asked what part he didn't understand, and the suspect replied the child molestation part. Unreal. Sitting directly behind the suspect was his family, including his mother, who left before reporters could ask any questions. Family members of the victim, 6-year-old Grace Ross, who was found dead on March 12th, geez, man, prayers to that family, dude, were also in court on Monday. Some of them with disbelief in their eyes as the charges were read in court. I don't know if I would have been able to. I don't know if I would have been able to take that. I don't know if I would have been able to take that. Moving forward, the defense attorney representing the suspect in this case has filed a motion to have any and all further proceedings to be closed to the public until physiological evaluations can be conducted on the suspect by both the defense and the state. Chief Deputy Prosecutor Chris Frank did not oppose or rule in favor of that motion. Wow, really? He's a piece of shit too. According to Judge Polando, he says he will take any and all things presented at Monday's hearing under advisement before proceeding to next month's hearing, which is scheduled for April 19th. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Initial hearing held for juvenile facing charges in death of 6-year-old Grace Ross. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is some of the most disturbing shit that I've read in a long time. Let me see if this video will play real quick. Yeah, we got some ads popping off. What is going on with people in the world nowadays, man? You know what I mean? Like, the people are starting out at age 14 doing shit like this. You know what I'm saying? This is insane.
More than a week after the death of Grace Ross, the family now has more details on what happened that night. The 14-year-old suspect accused of murdering Ross is also facing child molestation charges.
Finding that out today, yes, it broke my heart.
The charge revealed today in court was unknown to the family beforehand, and despite being visibly upset, Howard says they're not angry with the mother of the teen accused.
Well, as I sat there, I looked at that mom, I couldn't make eye contact with her. I could look at someone that's a working day mom, just like everyone else.
No, she's not just like everyone else, because she raised a child that murdered and molested another child. So she's not like everyone else. She's not, okay? Because your child didn't do that. So you don't have a child who did that. So that makes her not like everyone else. It's okay to be upset.
Probably doing the best that she could. I can't see holding her responsible.
The case, still in juvenile court, could be moved to the adult system pending psychological competency examination results. Deputy Prosecutor Christopher Frank says the prosecutor's office still needs to gather all of the facts before making that decision.
We want to make sure that we're doing justice and protecting the community in the best way possible. And in juvenile court, there are a lot of options that aren't available in adult court.
We know you have a lot of questions about this case, and we're working to get the answers. Remember, you can always find the latest updates at abc57.com.
That right there.
Rick again from AccuTax Computer Tax Service. We base our success on honesty, accuracy.
That right there is enraging, because I can actually kind of see where this is going. And it's about to be a royal level shit show and some bullshit. But we'll see. We'll see. Initial hearing held for juvenile facing charges in death of 6-year-old Grace Ross. All right. St. Joseph County, Indiana. The 14-year-old who is facing charges in connection with the death of a 6-year-old Grace Ross was in juvenile court on Monday. The teen is facing a delinquency petition on charges that would be murder and child molestation if presented in adult court. The child molestation charge revealed today in court was unknown to the family beforehand, and despite being visibly upset, Ross's grandfather, Timothy Howard Sr., said the family is not angry with the mother of the teen accused. Unbelievable. Well, as I sat there and looked at that mom, I couldn't make eye contact with her. I could look at someone that's a working day mom, just like everyone else, probably doing the best that she could, and I can't see holding her responsible. Trust me, if it was the other way around, and if it was your kid that had done that to her kid, she would be ready to hold you and the kid responsible. So I don't know why you're giving her the pass, man. People got to stop with that dumb shit. The suspect will be in court on May 13th for a hearing to determine if he should be tried as an adult. I mean, that shouldn't even be a damn question. That shouldn't even be a damn question. Hell yeah, that motherfucker should be tried as an adult. Are you serious? You see the fucking adult nature of the crime he did? This is a case where it's not much of a factually difficult case. It's more of a procedurally difficult case in order to make sure you're straddling the juvenile and the adult court and all straddling over all of the issues that came into play. It's really more of a difficult procedural case than anything else. Deputy Prosecutor Christopher Frank said, on March 12th, around 6:30 p.m., Grace was reported missing from the area of Chapman Street in New Carlisle. At 8:25 p.m., her body was found in a wooded area near Chapman. At autopsy, her preliminary cause of death was asphyxiation, which is choking, and the manner of death was homicide. Contributions to this story were also made by Samantha Johns. Unbelievable. 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 You can't make it up. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot make this up. All right? Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Hide your husband. They ain't having no mercy on anybody out here. All right? So, with that being said, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure that you share this out to your social media. Please make sure you smash the like button twice if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Please make sure that you tell a friend, all right? Drop your boy a comment. Let me know what you think about this story. If you have any follow-up information, hit your boy on the About page. Or if you watch this video in live stream format, hit the links that the bots put in and get in touch with me. Let me know, all right?